I want you to do something for me now. Close your eyes and just listen. You have a challenge. Can you tell me who Senna is? If you said the second driver, congratulations. You are right. Even after 30 years since his death, people still claim Senna is the fastest driver that Formula One and even motorsport has ever seen. But do you know why that is? What makes him so fast that even legends like Schumacher, Hamilton, and dozens of other drivers admit that he is the fastest? Well, first of all, we need to know what kind of cars Senna drove. His career started in 1984, when turbo engines were already in Formula One.
The car in front of him, and Senna with an old head on his young target for the third in his racing life.
Senna started in a small team called Toleman, which wasn't even close to being fast, but he gave a masterclass performance at one of the most famous tracks of all time, the 1984 Monaco Grand Prix. Senna had a unique throttle input technique that other drivers would probably be a lot slower if they used it. He literally played with the throttle like playing F1 games on a keyboard. As you can see in that video where Senna drives a Honda NSX, a car he helped develop, you can see how his foot is almost always on the throttle, pushing to the limit of the grip. But how does that help him go faster? Remember I mentioned the turbo era? Most of the car's power came from the turbo. But what do you need to fill the turbo? Yes, heat. And what creates heat? Power. So when mid-corner he hits the throttle, that creates a lot of heat, even while turning, making his exits so superior compared to other drivers.
Corner just about flat out, and this looks like a very quick lap indeed by Ayrton Senna. And right on the limit there as he came out.
That technique was really hard to do, especially in an 800 HP car with no traction control and no stability. But Senna was different. He was perfect at it, hitting the throttle at the right time to avoid wheel spin and keep the car on track. Senna didn't drive that way just to get more power during the corner, but also to know where the limit was. By doing that, he could feel which line and approach was faster, driving close to perfection, as you can see in the onboard footage of the Monaco Grand Prix. Senna always extracted everything from the car he was driving. Throughout his career, he experienced many regulation changes. That's why he was so incredible, and why he is still considered the greatest of all time, even decades after he left us. But what is your opinion? Would his driving style be effective today? Would Senna still be #1 driving these modern F1 cars? Leave your comment down below.